Hey viewers, this is Dheer Ved from Zomet Capital Ahmedabad and welcome to the new video on Canada Startup Visa. So in today's video, we are going to cover what is an active investor program, everything you should know about Canada Startup Visa, who all can apply or what are the basic qualifications required, the benefits, timelines, list of designated organizations, how to get a letter of support and general requirements. So make sure you watch the video till the end. Active investor programs are offered by US, UK, Canada, Germany, France and many other countries. Getting citizenship in one of these countries give you access to world-class health and education and also business opportunities as well. Active investor visa are visas that offer permanent residence permit within few months to those who want to physically relocate to start and run a business. People with startup and entrepreneurial mindset fall under this category. Now let's see the Canada Startup Visa program. The Canada Startup Visa, also known as the Federal Startup Visa, was established in the year 2013 for entrepreneurs who can get funding from venture capital funds, angel investors or business incubators to run or start their business in Canada. The Canada Startup Visa is a program designed to attract innovative entrepreneurs around the world to come to Canada and start their own business. This program aims to support the development of innovative business that can create jobs, can compete internationally or can drive the economic growth in Canada. This program helps to get the permanent residency in less than 2 years and citizenship in as few as 5 years. Now let's see who all can apply for the Canada Startup Visa program. You just need to fulfill 4 basic requirements to apply for the Canadian Startup Visa program. They are: have a qualifying business, get a letter of support from the designated organization, meet the language requirements, and meet settlement of funds. So now let's discuss each one of them in detail. The first is have a qualifying business. A qualifying business is a business which is created by you and you meet certain criteria such as up to 5 people can be the owner of the business. Each person should have 10% of ownership in the business, and the investor organization and the applicant must jointly hold more than 50% of the ownership in the business so that they can make important decisions in the business. This ensures that the investor organization and the applicant are capable of taking important decisions in the business. Second is letter of support from a designated organization. The businesses must get a letter of support from the designated organization. They are the business group who will support your business or startup idea and invest in the business. These organizations are venture capital funds, angel investors or business incubators in Canada. So to get a funding from this organization, you must contact a respective designated organization in Canada, convince them to invest in your business because it's scalable and worth investing, and last is to get a letter of support from them. Each designated organization have their various processes to pitch your ideas, and each one of them has its own specific requirements. The first designated organization is venture capital funds. You must get a funding of minimum of 200,000 Canadian dollars from any one of these groups. Some of these groups are 7 Gate Ventures, BCF Ventures, First Fund, etc. There are total of 26 venture capital funds in Canada. Second designated organization is Angel Investors Group. You must get one or more angel investors connected to this group to get a funding of minimum Canadian dollars 75,000. Some of these groups are Ekagrata Incorporated, 10x Angel Investors Incorporated, York Angel Investors Incorporated and many more. So there are total of 8 angel investors group in Canada. And the last is business incubator. A business incubator is a program that gives early stage companies an access to mentorship, investors and other support to get their business established. Your business idea must be accepted in any one of these programs such as Brilliant Catalyst, Next Canada, Invest Ottawa, DMZ Ventures and many more. There are total of 41 business incubator programs in Canada. So you need to present and pitch your business plan and business idea to these organizations. If they find it scalable and are willing to invest, they will issue you a letter of support. This letter of support must be attached with the application form. This letter is a proof that the VC funds, the angel investors, and the business incubators are supporting your idea. The investor organization then will send a commitment certificate directly to the IRCC, and they will use your both the documents, that is letter of support and the commitment certificate, to assess your startup visa application. Third is meet the language requirement. Canada uses English and French as their official language. The ability to communicate and work in English or French or both the language will help your business to advance in Canada. The applicant is required to take the language test from an approved agency and send the test results with your application form. The minimum of Canadian language benchmark CLB 5 in either English or French must be met. This benchmark must be met in speaking, listening, writing, and reading. And the last is settlement of funds. The Canadian government does not give financial assistance to the startup visa applicants. Therefore, you need to prove that you have enough money to support yourself and your family members. The amount of money required depends on the size of your family. The table presented in this slide gives you an overview the amount required to support you and your family members in Canada. The amount is subjected to change every year, and the applicant must be careful about the exchange rate fluctuations. If you meet all these requirements, then you are good to go to apply for the Canadian permanent residency. What are the general requirements? The age of children must be 22 years or less. To be eligible for the permanent residency in Canada, the applicant must stay for at least 730 days, which is 2 years. To be eligible for the Canadian citizenship, the applicant must stay for at least 1095 days, which is 3 years, over a 5-year period. A medical certificate confirming sound health, and a police certificate to prove you have a clear and a clean background. What are the benefits of Canada Startup Visa Program? Path to citizenship, no investment or donation required, enhanced education opportunities, easier access to US for travel and business purpose, access to Canada's excellent healthcare system. It also permits dual citizenship, visa-free travel to 180 plus countries, and live, work or study anywhere in Canada. Now let's see the Canada Startup Visa Program timeline. This whole process might take around 12 to 16 months. In the first 1 to 2 weeks, you can apply as a co-founder. Application is screened and all the documents are shared. You can start with the onboarding process. In the next 5 to 6 weeks, matching of co-founders is done and a kickoff call is conducted. In the next 3 months, virtual mentoring sessions are conducted among the co-founders and pitch book is prepared. In the next 1 week, business presentation to the designated organization and get a letter of support from them. And the next 12 months, post-landing incubation, set up a business in Canada as a PR or on a work permit. One of the best thing about the Canada Startup Visa Program is, while your application is being processed, you can apply for the work permit and can travel to Canada to run and set up your business meanwhile. Here we come to the end of the video. I have written a detailed blog on the Canada Startup Visa Program and will be attaching the link in the description box, so please check it out. If you have any doubts, please do let me know in the comments and I'll answer your queries. Also, see you in the next video. Thank you.